You're a shapeshifter.
You're not a fucking shapeshifter. What is a shapeshifter?
I mean, you're shaping all over the place.
What is shaping all over?
I don't know.
You think I'm shifty in bed?
You're shifty.
No, I'm not shifty. Welcome to Sex Talk with my mom. I'm Cam Potter.
And I'm Karen Lee Potter.
That's my mother.
And that's my son.
We chat about sex on a weekly basis and all the things you typically don't talk about with a parent.
We like to make the most uncomfortable conversations comfortable.
So strap in,
Strap on,
and enjoy the ride. Welcome to Sex Talk with my mom. I'm Cam Potter.
and I'm Karen Lee Potter.
Moot.
Yes.
I had a hedonistic night last night.
Okay. I wasn't expecting hedonism night. I was expecting us to do lube it up.
Why can't I share something that's going on in my life?
What's going on in your life?
I decided last
masturbated?
night. No, I didn't masturbate. You know,
What?
I'm doing a whole when I want to masturbate, I meditate instead thing.
No.
Yeah,
No. When did you start that?
I told you last week I was starting
I
that.
didn't think you'd really do that. That was a very bad idea.
Well, now I don't do either. So I'm not motivated enough to meditate when I need to masturbate. So I just sit there. But last night I decided, you know, I had a long work day. I'm gonna relax,
Yes.
and I've developed an obsession with curling.
Curling?
You ever seen the curling?
Are you talking about like on the Olympics?
I'm talking about Olympics. I'm talking about when they take these fucking little metal stones and whip them down to the other end of the.
This is how you become rebellious.
And
you are curling for masturbation.
And I ate some grain-free granola.
You know, you're just a wild guy.
I'm a dirty dog.
You really are. Like
Yeah.
I said, thank you for sharing that, Cam. And can we move on to the next segment, which is called
Lube It Up, presented by Uber Lube.
Uber Lube is our favorite lube.
Our favorite lube. They lubricate not only our cocks and our vulvas, but our conversation. And this week we have a Lube It Up question of the week. What is it, Moot? You came up with it.
I came up with it after having a couple problems on TikTok.
Okay.
The first problem was I got a community violations for talking about cougars, which I don't understand what that means. It was because I apparently violated integrity and authenticity
You violate TikTok's integrity?
by saying that cougars are confident. I'm at my wits' ends with them.
Yeah, you should be at your wit's end.
Is
You
that-
should boycott the app.
No,
Yeah, you should boycott it.
no,
I think you
I
need to just
appealed.
completely cut it out from your life.
You know what else I found? There are a lot of Karen Lee Potter impersonators.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then every time I report them, I'm thinking I'm reporting myself, and maybe that might be why I'm getting violated.
You're reporting yourself?
Well, because it's my name.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure. Well, anyway, so I decided to do one that didn't get, for some reason, this did not get taken down, but the first one did. That's why I brought that up. Are you ready?
What is the question of the week?
Big question. Have you ever faked the big O? I would not advise it. It's like training your puppy to do the wrong behavior. Right, buddy?
Have you ever faked the big O?
It was a good question for my TikTok
Yeah.
audience.
What were your thoughts around this when you decided to pitch this to the crew?
My thoughts were that you don't train somebody bad behavior.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Like, if I did not want somebody to bite my nipples, I wouldn't pretend that I just had an orgasm from it.
Oh yeah.
No, that would be
Why
a
are
bad.
people doing this?
They want to get it over with.
They want to get the orgasm. They know we're all fucking heading towards this orgasm. I can get it over with if I just fake it right now.
Right? You think it's a problem because you come quick, but some people can't come.
I've never faked an orgasm
You've
because I'm
never-
constantly orgasming. I'm faking that I haven't orgasmed.
What?
That's right. I will come, and if it's too early, I'll just pretend like it didn't happen, and I'll just keep going. And then it's like watching that Titanic go down. It's like the people on the Titanic, they were denying that it was going
It is going down.
going down into the water. That's kind of like me. So what would you say? Have you ever faked an orgasm?
No.
No?
No.
Your whole life, you've lived, I won't say how many years unless you want to share.
63, but I haven't had sex. I didn't start having sex when I was born.
43 years, we're gonna say.
Okay, roughly.
43 years of sex. You've
That's a
never
lot
faked an orgasm.
To my knowledge, never.
Are you always
somebody might have
having
thought I had an
orgasms?
orgasm when I didn't. A lot of people don't give a shit if I have an orgasm.
Oh, that's some fucking bullshit.
And you know that our audience said that. I don't really care as long as I get off.
Some people in the audience said that. A lot of people did not say that.
Okay. I don't see the point of training someone to do something that is not going to lead you to an orgasm.
It not only fucks you over, it fucks any of their future partners over because
Yeah.
they think, oh, that's the answer.
That's my point.
I don't like it either.
Like if I wanted to train Buddy not to jump on the couch.
Buddy is the multi-poo.
Yeah. I wouldn't say, oh, good boy, when you jump on the couch.
That's exactly right. You don't encourage bad behavior.
Right.
Reinforce bad behavior.
So have you obviously ever done anything like that?
I've told you, I have faked not having an orgasm.
So have you been with women who you think might have faked orgasms?
No. I think most of the people would just not. It's pretty.
I gave you a thought-provoking question.
No, I'm actually surprised. Usually, these are long experiences, so eventually they'll have an orgasm.
What your experiences with women are long?
They're very long.
Why are they
Very
so...
prolonged events.
Oh my God. What is this, a marathon?
It's a fucking marathon. And so usually, eventually, someone will have an orgasm.
Eventually?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't think there's
How
any...
about simultaneous orgasms?
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. That'll happen sometimes.
That's the goal.
It's a miracle when it happens.
That's a miracle.
Yeah, it went one time it happened, and I was like, no way, it worked.
It worked.
I couldn't believe that she actually had an orgasm at the same time. But she insisted that it was a real orgasm.
She could have been faking, but
She was not gonna.
Okay.
She's not faked. Anyway, all right. Let's go to the sneaky freaks and see what our listeners have to say.
So if you guys want to know what we call our audience, we call them the sneaky freaks because they're sneaky and they're freaky.
And if you're a sneaky freak, we love you very much, and we appreciate your contributions to the show. And you can contribute by giving us a text at 310-356-3920. That's our number. Give us a text. We'll send you a question of the week. And we'll start off with Erica. She says, I have not faked an orgasm, but I have lied and said I had one.
What the fuck is that, Erica?
That's a confusing answer, Erica.
Erica, that is basically faking an orgasm. Okay? you have faked an orgasm because you just said you did.
I'm thinking it was like a post-mortem experience.
Oh,
So afterwards, she's like, oh, yeah, I had one. So she didn't technically fake one, but she might have lied. That's my guess.
I apologize, Erica. That does make sense.
And she goes on to say, I think it was because I didn't want them to be disappointed in their technique or skills.
Again, you're training them, though, that they did something.
Bingo.
That caused an orgasm. Basically, it's the women's or the men or whoever we're talking about right now. It doesn't really matter. But the person trying to achieve an orgasm, it's a lot in part of the communication that goes on to get to the point of orgasming.
I completely agree.
Here's another aspect to orgasming. Sometimes if you have an orgasm too fast, it's not as good.
Oh, this is interesting. What do you mean? What is too fast?
Like sometimes, just someone's going down on you or something, and you just like, oh shit, I'm gonna come really quickly. A woman, from a woman's perspective,
from a man as well.
But sometimes if you hold on and don't like edge it up there and then go down,
I know.
Then it's better later. And sometimes it never happens, and then you're really sad that you didn't do it in the first place.
No one talks about this shit.
We do at Sex Talk with my mom.
People saying orgasms and orgasms and orgasms. That's garbage. If you build up the tension, you're going to have a much bigger release.
I always thought it was only with women that by that.
I know.
But it's actually men too?
Yeah, and it's actually surprising to me that, now it completely makes sense, but it would be for everyone. No one tells you about this. Everyone's racing to orgasms. It's stupid as hell. There's different
Well, they just want to make sure you have one and not really care about the quality.
It's fucking bullshit. Okay, let's go to Colette, who says, nope, haven't faked one. Not worth it. It's more of a mental thing for me, and I usually just end up telling my partner it's not going to happen.
I appreciate that,
but not to worry
Colette.
about it. I like
Absolutely. Yeah, that is honest. It makes sense.
Yep.
That's more like me, Colette.
Yep.
Not into the faking it.
Jordan says, yes, I faked one. The act was already too long. I had already come once and was getting drier with every pump, so wanted to let him off the hook.
Why couldn't you just say, I'm getting too dry, get me some Uber Lube?
I don't know, Mom. I wasn't there.
Or maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe sometimes you have like whiskey dick or clit.
Yep, that's definitely a reason why. Raylene says, yes, I faked it for sure. When my high school boyfriend rubbed my left pussy lip for 10 minutes, and I faked it just so he would stop so I could go finish the job because I was annoyed.
That would be very annoying. I agree with Raylene.
The left pussy lip for 10 minutes is
that
a little too long.
Yeah, but the left one is a little more sensitive than the right.
Is that real?
For me, it is.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Everyone has them one side or the other. If you people out there, you little sneaky freaks, have one side of your vulva lips that is more sensitive than the other, please let us know.
Yeah, text us 310-356-3920.
3920. This is a very important and urgent piece of information. I'm doing
Very urgent.
a little at-home study.
Jay says, I faked it several times. Glad to be off SSRIs. After your partner has cummed out and you're exhausted 30 minutes in, it's easier to fake it and hit the shower.
Jay, just tell him that you're on SSRI.
Could be he's with a woman. Who knows?
Tell her or him or whoever that you are on medication and it causes delayed orgasm. Like when I was on my medication one time for that depression or anxiety or something, the doctor didn't tell me I'm going to have a problem with orgasming. So I literally was going 45 minutes. Your dad was ready to have lockjaw on his jaw.
Oh my God, I don't want to fucking hear that.
Well, guess what happened?
What?
I find out that it's a side effect from the medication.
You were concerned about this?
Well, yeah, something was definitely wrong.
We had Megan who says, hell no. If they're doing a bad job of making me come, why would I let them think that what they're doing is working?
That's my girl, Megan.
That's your girl. This is from Richie. As a guy, yes, I have faked it. I was doing this girl doggy style. The smell of her ass was so bad that I did a quick moan, faked it with a condom on, went to the bathroom, and left.
Ew.
Wow.
Ew.
That's fucking gross as hell.
Our videographers over here are absolutely...
They're repulsed. They're ready to vomit. I'm ready to vomit.
Did you vomit in your mask?
Oh, God. Richie, I'm sorry you found that is Mom, is that an acceptable situation to fake it?
Yes, it's an acceptable situation
I
to
wouldn't
fake
even fake it though. I would just say your ass
Smells
like shit.
Well, of course it smells like shit. That's where shit comes out.
Oh God.
Wait, I'm trying to visualize how close his nose was to her ass though.
Maybe he's I don't know. Even the further the distance, the worse it must be.
Why?
He's got some feet on it and he still smells the ass.
It's like that downward blow, in Lion King, or what was that? Downwind?
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much to Uberlube for lubing up that conversation.
Yeah. And remember, folks, wetter is better.
Wetter is better. Why do you love Uberlube, Mom?
Well, first of all, if it is wetter, you are more likely to achieve an orgasm.
That's right. You wouldn't need to even be enticed to lie and fake an orgasm.
Right. So Uberlube promotes orgasms.
That's right.
I can say it here from personal experience.
Uberlube is made from high-grade silicone lubricant and a little vitamin E that leaves a velvety finish.
You love saying the velvety finish.
Well, who doesn't like? I mean, because usually lubes leave a gunk on your skin. Uberlube just allows a perfect layer. It allows skin to feel skin.
Good for oral, anal, and vaginal penetration.
That's right. I mean, you could use this wherever. You can be in a hot tub. You can put this on a condom. You can put this in your sheets and it won't stain your sheets.
And it doesn't smell and it doesn't taste like that funky stuff that a lot of them do.
It's the perfect lube and it's kind to your body. Dermatologist recommended. And right now you can get 10% off and free shipping when you go to uberlube.com and use promo code MOM. That's uberlube.com and use promo code MOM for 10% off and free shipping.
We love it.
We love it. All right. Moving right along, Mother.
What's going on in your life, Cam?
I was offended recently.
Why?
I don't understand.
You're always being offended. And let me take a guess why.
Okay, guess.
Someone said you look like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
No, that is not why.
What?
Although that has been happening recently and it is offensive to me.
More often than not.
I was on Hinge.
Well, for those of you who don't know what Hinge is.
It's a dating
you always
app.
talk about Hinge like people know
It's a dating
what it
app.
is.
People know what it is.
Okay.
You can leave audio.
Oh.
So I left. Maybe I'll pull it up and play it. I thought this would be a fun joke to use.
It's not there for comedy's sake. You're supposed to be looking for
It was a tongue-in-cheek type of thing. And you tell me. I mean, I might be completely off with this.
I'm telling you all the time, we've had experts on too that say do not do stupid jokes when you're trying to attract women.
Okay, this is a fact about me that surprises people.
I sound
okay?
like Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse?
No, that's not what the fucking fact is, Mom.
What?
All right, ready?
I have to say, I have a surprisingly good body. You wouldn't expect it, but it's there.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
I actually think I like it.
Thank you.
It's pretty funny. If someone
It's
doesn't get that
funny.
sense of humor, they're out.
Right? This person slid in to tell me that it was cringe Borderline creepy. What kind of fucking bullshit is that?
Someone who has no sense of humor.
So you support me in keeping this
I
in
do.
here?
Well, no, not necessarily.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Are you trying to attract women with a sense of humor?
No, I'm trying to attract a fucking wall.
Okay, then I think it's a good. No, I think you should leave it in. Then it's a good experiment.
It's a good. It's not supposed to be that much of a fucking joke. I have a fairly good body.
Okay, it's a little. That's a little egotistical then.
So maybe I should take it off. It's kind of on the, it's a little flirty. You think it's too much? Should I delete it now?
Let's ask our
All right, we have two
viewer-
people in the studio. Well, let's take a poll.
Tatum.
Okay, we'll let Tatum go second. We're gonna let Joseph go first.
She's suffocating over there.
Okay, Joseph, leave it in or out?
Shoot, leave it in. They gotta know what they're getting into.
No, he said
that's
that.
exactly
Leave it
my
in. They
point.
got to know what they're getting into. Tatum.
Leave it out.
Oh, she wants out. What is the reason? It's creepy. Is it cringe? Borderline creepy?
Or just downright dumb.
It's just I don't know. I just
Doesn't work.
doesn't work.
If you know him, it might work. But if you don't know him, you'd think he's like an arrogant asshole.
True.
You can tell you're joking with like your tone.
Yeah. All right, I'll work on it. I'm not going to delete it right now.
I would
but
like
I'll
to know what
take
the
this-
sneaky freaks think. Text us.
310-356-3920.
3920.
Yeah, text us. Creepy, cringe, or keep it in. All right, so that's...
I think it was very brave and bold of you to not only tell me about it, but then to tell.
This is not such a big confession. This is.
I'm
I
very-
thought this was good.
Well, it's better than
This
when the
was
guy
not-
said someone said you sound like Minnie Mouse. That's not a compliment.
You said I sound like Minnie Mouse.
No, someone else did.
You
too.
no one did. You fucking said that.
Someone else did too.
You did.
I could have sworn it was someone else.
No, I played you another fucking audio thing that I said, and you said, "Oh my god, you sound like Minnie Mouse." You said it before I even played it, and then it was corroborated by what I had played.
Okay, well, it's better than that.
All right. All right,
Maybe
so that's
voice memos are not the call. Maybe video is.
well, that's what this girl was kind of saying. All right, what's going on in your life?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No hot water.
What?
We have no. Apparently, there's a gas leak in our building. There's no hot water whatsoever.
So you've not been showering?
No, we have been because luckily there's a hotel next door, and then our building said if you want to go next door and take a shower, we got a room for you.
Everyone's showering in the same room
No, basically, and they're coming in to clean it out
at the
Who
same
knows?
time?
Not at the same time.
Is it a communal bath?
That would be actually kind of fun.
I would love a communal bath. Everyone.
You're like a 90-year-old man in those old saunas with the schwitzing.
I love that. I was telling someone recently. Can you imagine a more a modern day bath that we
bathhouse.
A bathhouse. I love that shit.
They have those, like in Vegas. There was a guy that used to, when we'd go to Vegas, he would literally like have everybody go in the shower. This guy, all he did was like soaped up your genitals.
Wait, who was this guy?
It wasn't not with for me. It was when your dad was going with his friends.
So there would be one guy. Everyone goes in. He'd soap everyone up at the same time.
and then hose them all off. They love it. They love this stuff.
I would love that shit.
Yeah.
I'd love that shit.
You are like a 90-year-old trapped in a 30-year-old body.
I know. I really am. Anyway, so you're showering in this
So meanwhile,
random room.
it's a random shower. You know, I'm walking through the lobby of this hotel, you know, looking like death warmed over because I haven't taken a shower in 2 days. It's really not fun. And it could go on apparently for like a month.
Do you traipse back in a towel or something back to your
I
place?
was thinking of doing that. I didn't wear a bra, and I thought that was very bold of me.
But you were wearing clothes.
Yes, I was. No, I'm walking around naked, going back and forth in the shower to my apartment.
Okay, I just needed to figure out exactly what was going on here.
Well, we walked in the first time, and there was like a whole minibar, and Dee's is like, maybe we should just take the whole minibar.
Are you showering with these in there?
Yes, he's my boyfriend.
What is this, a romantic experience in the hotel?
I kind of wanted it to be, and he's like, no, we can't do that.
What the fuck?
I thought we're in a hotel room. Why don't we take advantage of this?
No way! You're gonna fuck in the hotel room?
Why
with
not?
the next person's gonna come in there and it's gonna
That's
be
why
complete-
they change the linens.
You're gonna. Oh my god.
Well, we didn't do it. Just FYI, we
You
did not.
fucking, you're a sneaky freak.
I wanted to do it, and he was like, "No, let's get back to the room."
Thank you, Deez. God,
Well, anyway, there was a minibar there that he thought we should take all the alcohol from, and I
you
said,
guys
no.
are both fucked up.
I know.
You steal it from this random room.
I didn't.
Fucking
We
in
didn't
the room.
take any of it. Just FYI, we didn't take any of it. And
So
then the
you
next
prevented
time,
the theft and he prevented the fucking.
Well, the next time we went, which was last night, I noticed the entire minibar, even the coffee, everything was gone.
People probably
somebody
started
came
stealing.
before us, decided to steal all that shit. I did take a face cleaner. They had they give you little shampoos and shit like that.
What is a fucking free for all? You get access to a free room.
I have no hot water.
You're unbelievable. That's what's new in your life? No hot water?
That's excitement. No, I just wanted to share something with you, and I want to know what you think about this.
Yeah.
It's a bold move. But it's irritating me when I get into my elevator and I notice that there's people not wearing masks and I have to get out or tell them to get out or one or the other. It's an awkward conversation.
Very awkward.
So I decided to get back at them.
What?
If they're not wearing a mask, I'll just fart in the elevator.
What?
Yeah, I'll just fart in the elevator. That's a punishment for not wearing a mask.
You should be wearing a mask. Otherwise,
if they
you're
were
gonna
wearing
smell
a
my
mask, they
farts.
wouldn't smell my fart.
That's
but
good.
since they're
I
not
like
wearing
that.
a mask, you like that?
I love that.
I think it's a good idea.
It's great. It's a punishment.
Anybody that feels like taking it, fine. It's a punishment for not wearing a mask. You're not wearing a mask, you're going to smell my fart. But the only
it's
problem is
brilliant.
that's assuming that I could fart on command, which I can't.
So what do you?
So it's kind of like
It's a fake threat.
it's a fake. It's exactly. You wear a mask or I fart.
That's right.
Okay.
That's a way less awkward
So
conversation
isn't
than
that
will you wear a mask.
A wonderful week of nothingness.
Yeah. You really.
I'm just like
got a crazy week.
I just got a crazy life.
Yeah.
What about you, son?
I mean, I kind of explained the highlights of my week, which was watching curling.
Okay.
Eating
and you're making fun of me. Highlight of your week is watching curling.
and eating grain-free
Yeah.
granola.
I
I was having such a ball. I started calling my friends.
Cam, I got to tell you something.
Yes, mother.
My boyfriend Deez has been using Prose shampoo and conditioner. His hair is incredible. It's long, it's luxurious. He walks around like he's like, David and Goliath with the hair.
He's got a full mane, and you know why this is?
Because he's using Prose.
Prose creates custom hair care exactly for your needs. You basically go online, you go to their website, they'll give you a very quick quiz. They ask you all sorts of stuff related to your hair. How oily is it? What length is it? Is it curly? All sorts of stuff. I love this. They got very in-depth.
It makes sense, though, doesn't it?
Of course. Why is that? One shampoo is not going to be good for everyone. You got to get stuff that's custom made for you. And now what's amazing, they have supplements to help with hair thinning and hair shedding, which I've found particularly enticing.
Thicker hair growth with just 2 capsules a day.
That's exactly right.
Prose supplements use only natural, clean, and safe ingredients. You can't go to a store and get something for everyone. You just have to have it customized to your own specific needs. They really work. Multiple studies show that 90% of women taking Prose hair supplements saw less shedding, more growth, and improved overall appearance in just 90 days. And I am taking the supplements, and I will tell you the results in a few months.
Try your own custom hair supplements and you'll get 15% off. Get yours at prose.com/sneaky. That's prose, prose.com/sneaky. How's that spelled, Moot?
SNEAKY.
For your free in-depth hair consultation and 15% off custom hair supplements.
You're going to love it.
Moot,
Yeah?
as you know, I'm a sensual lover.
And I am as well.
I guess you are too. And for us sensual lovers, it's important to do foreplay, to get in the mood and make it a whole ambiance, right?
You know what does that well?
What?
Dipsy Stories.
Dipsy Stories is an amazing audio app full of short, sexy audio stories. And now they even have brand new written stories for your erotic needs.
Oh, I know you're going to love that, Cam.
Let me just play a little sample of what these fucking gems sound like.
It's gonna feel so good. My mouth and his fingers.
Okay, we're going to stop there. But basically, no matter what you're into or where you are, you can get turned on by Dipsy Stories.
Yeah, I mean, you close your eyes and you let yourself get lost in a world where only good things happen and pleasure is your only priority.
And there are hundreds of stories to choose from. I mean, you can filter by all sorts of stuff. The type of people involved, if you like rough, if you like it sensual. It's amazing. And they have new things to explore every week.
They also have wellness sessions to help you wind down, because I have problems sleeping, and explore, and sleep sessions to help you drift off. These are wonderful.
I love Dipsy Stories, and for the listeners of Sex Talk with My Mom, Dipsy is offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipsystories.com/mom. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to DIP SEA stories.com/mom, M-O-M.
It's free. You got to try it.
30 days of full access. dipsystories.com/mom. I did want to explore my erotic blueprint this week.
Okay.
What this means is, if you haven't heard, there's a woman named Miss Jaya. She is this amazing sex educator, and she came up with this quiz. It's been featured on Netflix and Sex, Love, and Goop. It's a big thing that breaks down your exact sexual archetype among 5 different types, okay? You have the energetic, the sensual, the sexual, the kinky,
Right.
the shapeshifter, okay? And she gives you a quick quiz, okay? I was thinking we could do this and then compare the results.
Well, lucky for you, I already did it.
I know you did it. We talked about this ahead of time.
Yeah.
But we're going to go through it just to share the
Okay.
types of questions and the
Okay.
answers, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so number 1, first question is, what is your favorite type of music to make love to? A, sacred, new age, chant, or classical. B, has to be the right song, something that totally fits the mood and feels good.
I'm going with you already said A,
I'm going with you already said B.
which is had to be the mood. Yeah,
Has to be the right song.
that's right.
C is something grindy, edgy, or moody.
No,
D is doesn't matter. E, all the above.
no. And you did that weird one at the beginning.
No, I didn't do sacred, new age, chant, or classical.
Yes, you did.
No, I fucking didn't.
And you're lying.
No, I'm not lying. I did something grindy, edgy, or moody.
Oh,
You don't fucking know what I'm like in the bedroom.
thank God.
All right, so moving right along. Next question. Number 2. During sex, what do you find yourself thinking about most? A, I sense more than I think.
You do
I
that.
sense emotions my partner may be feeling or things that are hard to explain.
That's you.
Okay, no. B, my mind thinks about all kinds of things. Okay, this is you. What I didn't find at work, when I didn't finish at work, how my body looks, something
No.
distracting in the room, if I am taking too long, etc., etc. TikTok. This is you.
No, it does not mean that's how little you know about your mother.
C is a specific fantasy. Okay, so obviously this is you. Maybe it's being so irresistible, my lover must take me.
Yes.
Maybe it's about being spanked, or
Yes.
maybe it's about being tied up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's you, unfortunately. D is if I'm thinking, it's usually about my orgasm or my genitals or the hotness of my lover.
That's you.
Yep, that's me. Okay, moving along. 3 is what best describes you when things go wrong? A, I easily get oversensitive and
you.
or feel
Done. Move on.
no or feel misunderstood or not seen by my lover. Okay. B, I tend to think a lot and feel worried, tense, and distracted.
That's probably you too.
I was thinking I sat
It's
on
a-
the
you're a
toilet.
combo.
I took this quiz on the toilet.
Of course, God forbid
It-
you should do anything outside of the toilet. What you spend more time in that goddamn toilet than any person I know. Why are you always doing things on the toilet,
I have to
masturbating on the
get-
toilet?
I have to get shit done on there. So I'm taking
Shit,
the fuck,
literally.
I'm getting shit done, and I must have sat with this for a good 2 minutes. If
You probably
A
got
or B,
hemorrhoids from this.
I get oversensitive, and I feel misunderstood or not seen by my lover, and then at the same time I tend to think a lot and feel worried and tense and distracted. I mean, do they go hand in hand?
You're a fucking hot mess, is what you are.
Okay, you go. Letter C is I feel shame about my desires and sometimes shut down my pleasure.
Not.
And D, I get focused on my performance and having or not having an orgasm or erection. That's you?
I'm focused.
I was thinking your E, none of the above describes me because you never have anything go wrong during your sex.
Well, I was going to put E, but there was no category. It was just
Yeah, that's
none
E.
of the above.
You didn't make it there. You're fucking too distracted over
All right,
here.
okay, go on.
You should have been. I got distracted over here thinking about TikTok and all this shit. Okay, 4. During sex, which do you most enjoy? Ready?
Yep.
A. Feeling a sense of oneness and connection to something greater than yourself.
No, you did.
No,
What?
I didn't do that.
Okay.
B. Igniting all of your senses into whole body orgasmic bliss.
B is me.
C. Surrendering, being ravished, or taking control, power. D.
Well, that was you. Or maybe
No.
maybe I was that. I could
I
have been
could
that.
see you saying that shit.
Yeah, I like that.
That's some Pillow Princess shit right there. D is penetrating or being penetrated. So this is, and then E, all the above, equally enjoyable.
And what did you say?
I said igniting all of your senses into whole body orgasmic bliss. I think at another time in my life, I would have said feeling a sense of oneness and connection to something greater than myself.
That's like a Buddhist way of having sex.
Yeah, I no longer do that. I think I lost myself.
Okay,
So you said surrendering, being ravished, or taking control or power?
I did. I think. I don't know, but I know what my end result is.
We haven't had one answer that
It's the same?
has been the same. 5 is, which sex toy or toys do you most prefer? A, visualizations, crystals, energy play, and breath.
No.
B, fur, feathers, or massager.
Is massager a vibrator?
I could imagine you saying that. Yeah, it's probably.
I don't want any fur and feathers.
Yeah, you can probably
You
get
probably
down
want
to
fur
No,
and
I don't want any
feathers.
fur and feathers. C is restraints and impact toys. We're talking paddles, crops, etc.
That's what you like.
You like that shit. I don't like that shit.
It's not all the time. Maybe once in a blue moon.
D is my mouth or hands on genitals are good. Vibrator or dildo may also work. Oh,
That's what I did.
done deal for you. E, all of these are equally pleasurable.
No. What'd you do?
Visualizations, crystals, energy play, and breath.
Did I call? I called that one.
You didn't call that. You thought I was
that's
going
the one you were gonna put down. The energy, breath, and all that. Voodoo,
energy
voodoo,
play, voodoo.
The voodoo that you do.
Yeah, I got it. I like that type of shit. All right, so you were the fucking hands and vibrators. Okay, the
Yeah.
next one is, what do you fantasize about? So I felt like this was pertinent.
Okay, go for it.
You have thought of experiencing yourself far outside of your physical body. The B is, imagine romantic scenarios where you're able to luxuriate in sensual play, such as slow dancing, eating an amazing meal, being deeply in love and insatiably desired,
No.
having hot baths or long, slow, erotic massages. C, you're fantasizing about thinking about overpowering someone or being overpowered by someone.
Maybe.
Okay. D is, you're picturing penetration, group sex, or prefer to watch erotic films, glory hole, check glory holes.
You made that up.
Yeah. And E, all of the above.
All the above.
You're all of the above.
What are you?
I think imagining romantic scenarios where I'm able to luxuriate in sensual play.
I think we've got the complete role reversals here.
Okay. 7, during foreplay, do you prefer a heart connection, eye contact, and anticipation of what is about to happen?
No, snooze, you do.
No, I don't. B, a hot bath, music, massage, and slow, deep kisses.
I would like that.
C, psychological power plays. We're talking submission and dominance, restraint, and edgy fantasy.
That would be good.
And D, who needs foreplay? Let's just go for it.
That is unconscionable. What do you like?
A hot bath, music, massage, and slow, deep kisses.
That's very sweet.
What the fuck? What is yours?
I told you.
What?
The dominant, submissive,
God damn it.
whatever that was.
It was complete role reversal. Okay, I think this is the final question. Why do you have sex? A, to experience something transcendent and connect spiritually.
No.
No. B, to feel pleasure in your body and connect more deeply in a romantic, emotional way. What do you mean,
Who cares about the connection?
Oh my God. C, to step out of norms, do something that feels taboo or play with power.
Yes.
Good God. D, have a release and feel more relaxed.
No.
So yours is step out of norms?
I don't. Yeah, why not?
You're like pushing the envelope. Why don't you get involved in all this kink shit? You
I
do
don't
all
like all
ropes
that
and
kink
all
shit.
this.
I'm fine with the way it is. And you?
I said to feel pleasure in my body and connect more deeply in a romantic, emotional. What the fuck is so funny about that?
Everything is you and this connection.
Yeah, why not? What do you think I'm gonna do in there?
I figured that's what you're gonna do. It's fine for you. You need.
It's fine for
I bet
you.
a lot of women are gonna put the exact same thing down, and they'd love to have you as their partner.
Why do you think you have such a lame son? You're looking. I could see it in your eyes. You're
No,
like,
I'm
oh
not.
my God,
You
what a
do-
corny
'cause-
fuck.
No, sometimes you get like, you don't know what I'm like in the bedroom. I'm a dominant, and I like.
I could play those roles.
Yeah.
Part of that was there's some play for the visualizations and foreplay type of role play.
Here's what I like to say.
Yeah.
Some of this stuff would apply more to like the beginning of a new relationship. And,
I like that.
13, almost 14 years of me and D's. Sometimes you have to get to move on a little bit because otherwise we're looking the eye deep shit to the last time. It's like I don't even know. He's looking at the ceiling. Who knows where the fuck he's looking at?
Well, he might be experiencing something transcendent. What
Oh,
if you
yeah,
discovered
he's-
Deez was just
Oh,
experiencing God every time he fucked you?
He is. He's having out-of-body experiences. He's floating around while we're having sex. He's jacking off all over Egypt. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I don't even know why I said Egypt.
No. Oh my God. Jacking off
All over Egypt. That's what he's doing.
Oh my God.
You know he's having some sort of a weird out-of-body experience. or he something. How about F? Is F there when your dog doesn't leave you alone when you're trying to have sex and he's biting and he's growling and he's climbing all over,
There's
licking
none
your
of that.
ears?
No.
That's more like what our sex is actually like.
Okay, I do think this was the final one.
Okay.
During most erotic encounters, would you consider yourself A, extrasensory, B, romantic, C, out of the box, D, just love sex, or E, I'm equally all the above?
Just love sex.
Yeah, you definitely are.
What about you?
I'm a tie between extrasensory and fucking ESP and shit.
What are you doing?
I'm fucking
trying to mind
connecting
read-
to the fucking cosmos.
Yeah, you're trying to connect to the gods out there, the sex gods.
Or romantic. Just love sex, not the case.
So did you get your results?
Yes, I did.
What was it?
Well, what was yours?
Sensual.
You're sensual?
I don't know how I became sensual.
I'm sensual.
Oh, impossible.
What the fuck? We didn't have one answer in common.
This is the most convoluted sex.
No way.
This thing is.
Wait, I cannot believe that we are the same type. That is nuts. What?
I'm telling you, it's as a sensual type, you bring the beauty and senses to sexuality.
Yeah, that's
First
what
of
I
all,
bring.
I would
You
like to
don't bring
share
that.
that I'm a Libra, and Libra is all about beauty and sensual.
You
things.
didn't nowhere in there. Did you,
You
bring
melt
the
when the
beauty
environment
as
is
the
rich.
senses?
Your zone is genius is likely through an embodied pleasure and tantalizing smells. No.
Immersive environments. You're not doing all this shit. The tastes and aromas of delicious foods can create an orgasmic experience for you.
What are you criticizing my answers?
I'm just saying, this does not. You don't get to.
It says is a
No.
sensual type. Maybe you think there was an error?
You do not get to have your cake and eat it too. You make fun of me for being a sensual, and then you want to claim to be a sensual. That's what's happening here.
I'm telling you what my results were.
Yeah, your results are completely flawed. I think there was
I think they want
mishap.
they want to get you. They want to get you to the next step, and the only one they have is sensual.
Okay, well, here are the 5 they have. They have energetic, sensual, sexual. I would think you're sexual, kinky,
No, I'm sensual.
or shapeshifter.
You're a
You're
shapeshifter.
not a fucking shapeshifter. What is a shapeshifter?
You're shaping all over the place.
What is shaping all over?
I don't know.
You think I'm shifty in bed?
You're shifty.
No, I'm not shifty. All right. Anyway, I think this is great. Hopefully we get Miss Jaya on at some point.
You know, this reminds me of another little quiz I did.
What?
Well, I decided to make a quiz on TikTok. Okay, basically 4 of these things I have and 1 I haven't. And I have gotten the most convoluted mixed reviews on this. Every single person thought I did everything, and I never announced. This is the first time I'm announcing the answers.
Is this a quiz you took on TikTok?
No, I made it up.
On TikTok?
Yeah.
You made up a quiz and put it on TikTok?
4 of these things I've done and 1 I have not done.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Skinny dipped in a neighbor's pool.
Okay.
Kissed Roger Daltrey on the lips. Roger Daltrey, the lead singer of The Who.
Everyone knows you've done that.
Was a porn star in the 80s. Was a guest on Tosh.0. And got naked in front of the Treasury building.
Unfortunately, I know all of these.
So do you know what the one I didn't do is?
Yeah, you were not a porn star in the 80s.
Exactly.
And people think you were?
Yes.
What?
People thought it was everything. Every one of these was skinny dipped, kissed Roger Daltrey, porn star, guest on Tosh.0, and got naked in front of the Treasury building. They thought I was all of them.
Are you proud
They
of that?
They said there's probably no lies there.
That's accurate.
4,000 people.
You seem to you're a shapeshifter is what I would think of you as.
No, you know, I
You
knew
could
how
shapeshift into all these different categories.
because people think I look like Nina Hartley. That's how I got away with the 80s
Yeah.
porn star one.
Yeah,
So people thought there was no truths.
Okay.
Or there was no lies.
that's very sneaky of you, mother.
It was very sneaky.
Anyway, can
What
we
would
just
you put
wrap?
down?
Can I wrap up this fucking segment?
No, what
for
would you put
seconds?
down? What would you give us your 5 things?
Can I wrap up this segment for once?
Okay.
If you want to do this quiz, first of all, thank you very much to Miss Jaya. with her 5 erotic blueprint types. If you want to do this yourself, you can go to blueprintbreakthroughquiz.com.
Okay.
You got to give the credit to people.
And give a shout out to Jaya.
Okay.
Jaya, who you don't believe called me a sensual person.
No, I don't.
What do you think Jaya is?
Oh, she's probably all the above. She's probably a shapeshifter. All right. Let's move on.
Okay.
Can we move on to Mom's News?
Mom's news.
Mom's News.
Mom's news.
Mom's News is the segment of the show where we share earth-shattering, groundbreaking, need-to-know information. Mother, what do you have for us this week?
I got some really interesting it's from a very unknown publication called the PA Homepage, as in
What?
Pennsylvania.
What?
I couldn't resist this one.
Where did you even find this?
I find these things, Cam. I find them need to know things that.
What are you Googling to get to PA homepage?
None of your beeswax, okay? So here's one on the news on the homepage. Police say there's a Bloomsburg couple burglarized houses, conducted weird sex acts while high on meth. That's what's going on in Bloomsburg, Columbia County.
Oh wow, there's some.
They're
freaky
facing
shit going
numerous
on.
charges. They were breaking into houses, having sex in one of them. So listen to this.
This sounds like you in the hotel.
Exactly.
Burglarizing fucking hotels,
They're having
fucking
sex
having
acts.
sex
That's
acts.
exactly what happened. The first couple break-ins were not a big deal, but this is the part that struck my attention. Police say the room was in complete disarray with mattresses strewn about. Female clothing was found, including pants that had the buttocks cut out.
Oh my god.
Cucumbers wrapped in condoms, along with baby oil. At least they used lube. Were also found. Now,
Cucumbers wrapped in condoms.
what kind of meth fucked up shit is this?
I don't know. They're
Cutting out-
fucking themselves with cucumbers.
Cutting out the buttocks out of the pants. Would you ever do this? And even if you were,
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, I would fucking wear chaps or something.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I'd wear
we don't
two
have any
chaps.
chaps, but we do have.
Why are they leaving the chaps there?
This is when you're on meth, you do some weird ass shit.
That is some weird shit.
So that was Mom's News. It was a very brief Mom's News. I just found it fascinating that someone would actually go to this extent.
This is actually news, which I'm surprised by.
They did admit to breaking into it was student housing and performing sex acts on each other. Weird sex acts. They were high on methamphetamine, and they were wearing women's clothing while performing sex acts on himself using the cucumbers.
Oh my god.
They used the cucumbers. Wait, I just found an extra little piece of information. They used the cucumbers on each other, according to the police.
How does the police know?
I don't know.
Who
How
did
does
they
he know?
interview them saying who exactly was the cucumber used on?
Did they have samples, like semen samples or something? I don't know. I don't know what was going on there. But apparently the cucumbers were used by both.
Maybe it was a real double-sided situation. All right. Well, thank you very much for that. Mom's News.
Mom's News.
Mom's News. It's now time for the segment of the show you all have been waiting for.
Oh, no.
Yes, the segment of the show that will bring your fucking cock to Egypt. This segment of the show that will make your heart explode into your own ball sack and vulva area. It's Cam's Uppers.
Cam's Uppers is the place for me. Fun living is the life for me.
You fucked up the song, but it's Cam's Uppers. It's the segment of the show where I share something near and dear to my heart, something that my mother typically finds
Extremely boring.
or
Not fun. Uninteresting.
it's Cam's Uppers.
Cam's Uppers?
That's right. I wanted to share a couple things.
Oh, no.
Number one, I've re-downloaded Field, which is it's like a dating app, but for sex.
Okay.
Basically.
Wait, a dating app for sex.
Well, it's a dating app, but it's sex forward. So you say what you like, what you're interested in, all this. I changed my nickname to Ty in honor of Thich Nhat Hanh. That was his nickname.
Oh, that is adorable.
Do you think any of the people on Field are going to know this?
No, not a one.
I also am wondering
Who's
why I'm
gonna know
on.
Thich Nhat Hanh's nickname?
I'm also wondering why I'm on Field if I'm looking for just a sensual romantic connection.
Basically,
when
just
they're looking, this
hooking
is the
up.
kinky, most likely the kinky people. Anyway,
Why are you?
because clearly Hinge is not working for me because I'm fucking up too creepy and cringe for Hinge.
And you're going to be much more accepted.
I'm I'm very normal. Are you kidding? I'm normcore on Field.
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
If you put that little audio thing on.
Field,
Yeah.
you're gonna say it's too boring. Anyway, I wanted to share a story. It's a Buddhist story that I thought could help. Because I started thinking about, there's so many ways that. I'll relate it to back to sex at the end.
Okay.
This is the elephant story. Do you know this story?
No. Do I want to know this story?
All right. So basically what happens is that there's an elephant that is introduced to this village. And it's a village of blind men. And the blind men say, we got to figure out what this elephant is all about. So they all go to the elephant. They find it. They start touching it. One of the blind men says, he's touching the trunk. And he says, oh, my God, this elephant is like a snake. And then someone is touching the leg of the elephant. And they say, oh, my God, this is hard. Like an elephant is really like a big tree trunk.
Is this all? Are they all the time touching the dick?
Someone's touching the tail. They say, this is like a broom. Someone's touching the ear. They say, oh, this is like a fan. Someone is touching the tusk. They say, oh, this is like a spear. And they start fighting. And they're just like, no, I'm right. No, I'm right. It's like a spear. It's like a snake. It's like a fucking trunk. Someone's touching the side. It's like a wall. They can't agree on it. Because they're all fucking blind. You see? They're blind. They
I
can't see.
understand. Did they hear the elephant making
The
noise?
truth is, it's all of those things, right?
Did you say something about the elephant's dick?
No, I'm not saying fuck about shit about the elephant's dick.
What if someone was touching the elephant's dick?
Someone's sucking the elephant's dick.
No,
Saying
that's-
this is a fucking.
I said touching. You said sucking.
This is someone, and one blind man somehow just gives the elephant a blowjob, and he's like, "This is a fucking big ass elephant dick." It's like a hose.
Okay, what is the
The
moral?
point
of the
is, it's
story?
all true. All of it. It's like a spear. It's like a wall. It's like a trunk. It's like a fucking,
And no one said it's like an elephant.
They're trying to figure out what the elephant is. The point is, you can have varying perspectives, and they can all be true.
Oh,
And it's about getting the whole picture of what this thing is.
thank you
And
for
I was
sharing.
thinking-
Thig Nhat Hanh talked about this.
I don't know if I'm sure at some point he's mentioned this story. This is a very classic Buddhist story. But what I'm trying to say is when you're having sex with someone, they might be having a completely different experience than you are.
This is true.
And it's just like two different perspectives occurring at the same time. Both might be true, and it's good to talk about it and get a better understanding for what's really happening here. You like this?
It's a little convoluted, but sure.
What do you mean it's convoluted?
I don't know how they're related to anything. All these different parts of an elephant.
Oh, my fucking God.
The only part that I related to is when you talked about the elephant's dick.
You're
I wonder if an elephant
You're
has
like-
a really big dick. I bet they do.
I think
when
you're
I was
like,
in
you're
Africa,
like a 12-year-old, a prepubescent 12-year-old boy. That's what you are.
it's called
You
sex talk with my mom.
constantly
It's not
have-
called Buddhist talk
You
with my
have fucking cocks on your mind at all times.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not. You're making this up.
All right, well, that's Cam's Uppers.
Cam's Uppers
Is the place to be.
You know what time it really is, Cam?
What,
For
mother?
a hit on or shit on?
No, it's got to be time to wrap it up.
No. You know, we got some interesting.
All right, can we make this one quick, though?
Yeah.
Hit on or shit on. This is where we share comments that you've given to us that we determine if they're a hit on or a shit on.
Right.
What do you got?
There were a lot on the glory holes.
Oh, yeah, because you were going off on your glory hole fantasies.
Right. And people like that. Okay, so we got one that said, this is why I wanted to bring this up. How cool to have a mom that liberal and open-minded.
Look at
Very,
that.
very happy to hear that.
That's a hit on.
That's a hit on. The next one is not a hit on. This chick is nuts. I'm assuming they're talking about me.
Yeah, that would be you.
Here's another one. This is the one I wanted to bring up.
Uh-huh.
This is James Darmody's mom.
What is
I had to look that up. It's a character on Boardwalk Empire. Gretchen Mole. Okay, that's a compliment if I was like 50 years younger than I am.
How old is James Darmody's mom?
She had to be like 20 because she had him when she was like 13 or something. I don't know.
So this person's saying that you look much younger.
Or like whatever compliment that was. I thought that was a great hit on.
That's it. It is a great hit on. Is that why you wanted to do this segment so badly?
Yeah. Okay,
Oh
but then
my
we got
God.
Bit weird for me, to be honest. Being open-minded and stuff is fine, but no need to go into detail, especially with your mom.
I think it is a bit weird.
Then the next person said, this isn't normal mother-son relationship, right? I mean, it is okay, but this is too honest, ?
Listen.
Let's do our best not to normalize this, people.
Okay.
We're getting a lot of those kind of little...
There's a lot of shit-ons over here.
I thought I'd bring those shit-ons up.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think we could be the weirdos of the internet.
That's right, because if everybody's like us, it would be boring.
It would be boring. That's why we're doing a fucking show.
That's right. So thank you for those hit-ons, people.
Yeah, you look at them as hit-ons.
See, I always look at the glasses, not half full, but 3/4 full.
That's right. That's good. All right. I'm glad we did this segment, Mother.
Me too. Thank you for all that.
For those hit-ons or shit-ons.
And now, Cam, you know what? We already had our sneaky freak party.
Yes, we did. It was a wonderful experience. Thank you to everyone who attended. We love when you guys hang out with us. If you want to join us for the next Sneaky Freak party, we do a monthly hang. Join us at patreon.com/sextalkwithmymom.
Be one of our favorite peeps in the world.
I wanted to thank a very long-time supporter, Jim McP. Who
what a great guy.
Used to be my guitar teacher, probably when I was a prepubescent 12-year-old.
And he's the one who started you playing guitar and picking up chicks.
One of those things are true.
I got to tell you something, and I should ask Jim about this. I was always turned on by guitar players, as evidenced by my statement about Roger Daltrey's lips.
Yeah. I think there's an attractive quality to the artist, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much, Jim, for being a longtime supporter. And welcome to our newest patron member,
Rachel.
Rachel D. Thank you so much for joining us. You're keeping our lights on. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is your doing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We're able to record in a professional studio instead of having Buddy barking in my makeshift studio in my apartment.
That's exactly right. We also really appreciate your support by leaving us a rating and review wherever you're listening to this. If you need help finding out how to leave a rating and review, go to ratethispodcast.com/mom. Mom, do you want to read one?
I would. And this is a 5-star review, which, by the way, if it's not 5 stars, don't bother leaving one. Just kidding. This one's called Smiling. Really been enjoying this. Just started listening recently on my way to and from work and love it. Hope your pee-pee is smiling, Cam, with a little smiling face. Cam, is your pee-pee smiling?
Our pee-pee's always smiling.
Well, if you have a problem trying to find a place to leave a review, there is on every one of these apps an ability for you guys to leave reviews. I think there is one on Spotify now as well. Or at least
you can leave a rating.
You can leave a rating.
Thank you very much to this person. I'm glad that it's making you smile on your way to and from work.
Well, is your pee-pee smiling?
Yeah, it is.
Good.
I feel
glad
it smiling
to hear
right now.
I'm so happy.
Is there anything else you want to say?
I think we said it all. I mean, we talked a lot today about the orgasms.
The orgasms.
So I thought I'd sing a little song.
Can I just ask, if you're enjoying this, please share this podcast with a friend and make their pee-pee smile.
And watch our clips on TikTok. They are blowing up. We've got one that's, I think it's 4 million. Is it 4 million?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's about 4 million views.
You can find us at Sex Talk with My Mom.
TikTok, even if I am suffering from community standards violations for my integrity.
You're right.
And let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and faking little orgasmies.
Orgasmies. All right. It works. All right. Thank you all. We love you very much. We'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
You were listening to a Pleasure Podcast. For more from our Sex Podcast Collective, visit pleasurepodcasts.com.